And now he's dead.
They have no idea what we're laughing about. Like, I've already started recording.
Cold open. Fuck it.
Yep. Here we go. Let's try that again.
You know who you are? You're in the Guns and Radio podcast, baby. You're gonna die.
Welcome to another episode of the Guns Radio podcast. As always, I'm Chris Caputo, and joined my partner in perfect crime, Dustin Bonez.
What's up?
Man.
A little technical difficulties as we were getting started today.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Always something here. Always something every week.
That's all staying in the edit.
Yep. Like,
they're gonna come in
fuck
like,
it.
what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Yeah, man. Fuck it, we do it live, you know?
Like Bill O'Reilly, we do it live.
Yep.
Shit. Get your shit together.
So yeah, man, we've got a fun show for you guys today. I did not lay out a format, which I probably should have done, so we're just going to make it up as we go. Today we're going to be checking out The Seeker, a song that Axl Rose wrote and graciously allowed The Who to record in the 60s. Was it the 60s that this song came?
1970 to be exact.
Oh, okay. So, you know what? That's plausible then, even if it's total bullshit. That and more coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. Give us 30 seconds. We'll be right back. So I'm looking forward to this one in a way. I don't like this song, but sometimes that makes a good episode. Wow.
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes the worst stuff makes some good shit. So.
Yeah. So we thank you guys for sticking in with us on this one, and just trusting us that we're gonna have a good show tonight. Because I mean, isn't that all about trust and shit?
Trust.
Oh man, but before we get started here, Chris Caputo here has a couple of things he wants to tell you guys about.
Yeah, so, first off, we'll plug the socials first. So if you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can follow us at Guns and Radio Pod. That's Guns, the letter N, Radio Pod. It's all one word. We're getting pretty big on Instagram, slowly but surely. We got all these other people tagging us in photos. Like, we got a few other people I'm going to shout out afterward. So, a couple of people I promised shout outs to. You're going to get them in a couple minutes, so keep patient.
We're getting to it.
Yes. So yeah, follow us there. We're going to be posting polls, all sorts of content, throwback content, just clips from the podcast, and all that stuff. And let's get into the shoutouts, the final shoutouts of 2019, at least for this podcast. Just a few people on Instagram I'm going to shout out real quick. Username, GemBombC, big fan of the show. One of our first European fans, actually, so thank you.
All right. What's up, Jim?
What's up?
Let's give him the applause.
Yeah, that's a good one. Continuing on, I don't know if you guys saw, we posted like a meme on our Instagram, actually, at Guns and Radio Pod. Follow us, please. I don't know if you probably saw this, Dustin, the Willy Wonka one, where it's like, oh, you know Guns N' Roses, name some other band members other than Slash and Axl.
Yeah.
And then like these two guys, one guy actually, shout out to Luis Octaviots. He basically posted every single one in about 20 different comments. So I'm like, that's pure dedication. I'll give you a shout out for that.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate that.
And shout out to Dave_Mala. He got some of the old school members. He mentioned like Oli Bai, what the fuck you pronounce his last name?
I have no idea.
Gardner and Tracy Gunn. So you mentioned like the very old members. So I'm like, I'll give you a shout out for that. Respect to you, brother. Round of applause.
Yeah.
And then I say a quick shout out to Axl Rose _2000s. We've been in sort of like a tagging war. Like they've been tagging us in a bunch of their posts. We've been tagging them in some of our memes and stuff. So we got sort of like a mutual thing going on. Yeah. Good guy there. So round of applause for him.
There we go. Sometimes the sound effects want to give me problems.
Yeah. It's all good. Fuck it. You gotta do it live sometimes. Bring some real sound effects. Fuck that shit. Make your own.
Damn right.
And just one more last shout out, since it is the final episode of 2019. I just want to give a big shout out to all our guests that have come on so far. Shout out to Dan from What the Famicom, our now third man, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, he'll be back.
Shout out, he'll be back for sure a lot of times in the next year. So definitely keep your eye on him. Shout out to Brando again from AFD for coming on here, for having us on his podcast. If you haven't checked that out, you're sleeping under a fucking rock, obviously. Episode 158. And then even shout out to recently, as of the beginning of this month, we had Chris from Pot of Thunder. Thank you to him. Like, that's awesome. And we've been getting a lot of love from a lot of these people. It's just crazy. Like, I shot my shot, just like whatever. I'll just send him a message on Twitter or some shit. And I didn't expect like these people to be like, oh yeah, totally. Like, we'll set up something. People are so open, man.
We've really been accepted by the community in a way that I didn't really expect, to be honest.
I agree. Like, I thought it could be a lot harder to get even like certain people on the show. Like, I thought it was going to be us two for like a good 50 episodes, but like really early on, we've gotten, even though it was like 3 guests, whatever. Like, we still got like a lot of eyeballs on us, which is good.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Big round of applause to all of those guys too. Because I can tell you, I know you're grateful for them coming on, and I'm grateful for them coming on, and we're grateful to you guys that are a part of the GNR online community that are listening to us in the first place. Because this, when you really think about it, this is not a podcast format that really should work, but it has, though.
Yeah, it is. It does. It has. We've got a few like fans, friends, all these people. It's great. Just the support we're getting.
And that's been phenomenal, because it's always, you see a lot of the same people that show us the support nonstop. And that to me is really cool, to have a core group of people that we interact with. I've personally enjoyed that aspect of it, just being able to interact with folks. And I know that in 2020 we talked about opening up our guests to friends of the show who just want to come on and do an episode with us.
Yeah, man. This is a podcast. We're just two hardcore, diehard GNR fans who just wanted to talk about the music that we love the most, man. So,
Oh, who could that be? Let's see here.
The IRS, the FBI.
Mr. Caputo. Mr. Caputo.
No, hang on. We got to do it this way.
Beep. Yeah, Mr. Caputo. This is the pharmacist over on 14th Street. You got the cream for that rash that you've been calling us about. It finally came into stock. I know when you came in the other day, you were itching, you were scratching pretty hard. It looked like a pretty big emergency there. So you might want to come get this cream here. And please, before you come in, try to wash your hands. We would really appreciate. All right, I'll see you down at the pharmacy.
That would have been a perfect plug for like the random product bit that we would do. That would have been perfect. Oh my god.
Oh man, I could not draw attention to it because your phone is so old school that it's funny, bro.
Yeah, I'm in my basement right now recording this, and like I still have one of those old like attached little wall phones.
Oh man, you could probably sell that at an antique store.
Yeah, maybe $10.
It took me for a first minute. The first time I heard it, my instinct was to look around at the walls. Oh, that's great. That's my favorite thing that's happened so far today.
Happy accidents.
Well, with that, are you ready to go back into history?
Not really.
Or do you want to do the random bit of the day first?
Actually, since we did mention a couple minutes ago, why don't we throw a random bit on?
Okay, let's do the random bit of the day. Come on, let's go.
Work, you son of a bitch.
Random fact of the day.
The random fact of the day.
All right, let's hear this one.
Let me find the cue card here. Random fact of the day. Green eggs and ham was banned in China from 1965 to 1991 for its portrayal of early Marxism.
Okay.
How is the book Green Eggs and Ham Marxism? Because he makes a decision that he doesn't want your fucking gross eggs?
Yeah, because promoted democracy never fucking be Ken's Chinese democracy. Boom.
I think, is Chinese democracy still banned?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, there you go. Random bit of the day. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Want to do one more?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what else China fucking bans besides the internet.
True or false?
Okay, another short one. That's good.
All right.
True or false? I never did tell you what the secret word was in the last episode, and that episode hasn't aired yet.
Yeah, what? Wow.
And then I didn't change the cue card. So yeah, we're gonna keep the secret word going for this episode. If you listened last time, you know what it is.
Yeah, you actually reminded me of that.
I'd forgot about it, so I may have already lost. True or false?
Yeah.
All right, Caputo, you ready?
I'm ready. Shoot.
In the TV show Seinfeld, Kramer's first name is Cosmo.
That's true.
True. Yeah, that's it.
I was gonna say I know some Seinfeld. Not,
Let's give him a round of applause. All right, we put those away. We did two since season finale here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I may be a millennial, but I'm not that fucking stupid when it comes to good TV shows.
I was more of a... What shows did I watch? I did watch Seinfeld back in the day.
I've seen most of it, yeah.
I used to watch Frasier.
That was iffy.
Yeah. It was dry. Very dry.
Very.
Like, it was nothing like Cheers. Cheers was so much better. What else did...
Cheers was dope.
Everybody else was watching Friends, but I never got into that show.
It's alright. Like, it's funny. Like, I actually finally went through all 10 seasons of it because it was on Netflix. I said, fuck it. But it's just like, oh, like, these characters never fucking, like, have a change of their own character. They never evolve past what they were, like, from episode 1. Where it's like, oh, we're going to go change him this way. And then it's like, oh, it's back to normal. Like they did with Joey, whatever. It's like, oh, maybe he can actually love someone. Oh, no, he's still a womanizer. It's like, what the fuck?
The only thing I watched a few episodes. It kind of made me a few weeks ago when we did Black Leather, and I played the Ross is wearing leather pants bit at the front.
That was a good clip.
It made me think about it, and so I watched a few episodes then, but I'd never seen it from the beginning, so I didn't know the setup or the story.
Yeah,
it made it a little weird. Made it a little better though.
Yeah,
I'll give it that much.
I'd agree.
All right, strap on your helmets. Let's go back in time.
Gotta go back into history.
All right, so today's December 30th, 2019, and on this day in rock and roll history, in 1967, Hello Goodbye becomes the Beatles' 15th number one hit. I Am a Walrus also reached number 56 that week, and which was the lowest charted B-side of Beatles' number one single. I just don't get the Beatles, man.
I've never heard that song, so...
Me neither. I'm not a Beatles fan. Like, I tried to get into them, but I just don't like it. I think it's the most overrated hunk of shit. I just don't get it. Maybe back then when music sucked, when all you had to listen to was Johnny Cash. But
Yeah, I guess.
maybe and rock and roll was just people with the pianos and those tall microphones. Like, I didn't sing out a rock and roll song. I don't know.
Yeah, like very rockabilly.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe had I grown up in the time
Yeah, it probably would have been different.
and not 4 generations later,
Yeah.
it might have been different. In 1968, Peter Tork quit the Monkees, buying himself out of his contract for $160,000, which left him completely broke. Well, that was fucking stupid.
Jeez. That was fucking stupid.
Why would you join a band, get rich, then take your money, all of it, to buy yourself out of the band and be broke again?
I mean, yeah, they're a part of like a second-rate Beatles, but like it's still a band.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to have been part of a second-rate Beatle in 1968.
Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. That's the only song I know of theirs.
That's more than I did. So. Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you, Pete, but that was fucking dumb.
I second that.
In 1970, Elvis Presley toured FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. He requests and is given a permit to carry a gun in every state. It's good to be the king.
Shit.
Holy shit.
The U.S. Immigration Service reverses its decision to bar the Sex Pistols from entering the United States.
Wow.
This is back when rock and roll was still the devil.
I was gonna say, take that, GNR. The Sex Pistols were the most dangerous band in the world.
I know. They got banned. And not from some shitty country like China either. They got banned from fucking the United States.
Yeah, didn't they only make like one album? Yeah, they like I think like 1 or 2 albums, and then like Sid Vicious died, and it's like,
Oh, that
oh, it's over.
sucks. Don't they have a song on Spaghetti Incident?
Well, it definitely wasn't Anarchy in the UK because like everyone's freaking covered that damn song.
Who was it that talked about that? That was Chris from Pot of Thunder. He talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the Motley Crue cover of it, which was god awful. Speaking of awful Motley Crue covers, I don't know if you heard the Like a Virgin one, but that one is
What?
is deaf to my ears. Yes.
So okay, pause this whole segment. We're putting the brakes on this thing.
Holy shit.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So when Motley Crue, when The Dirt came out, was it like last year, I think, or was it this year, last year, whatever? They had Motley Crue released like a soundtrack to it, and they did some like original work, whatever, and then they did a couple covers, and Like a Virgin was one of those covers, and it's like god awful.
Motley Crue covered Like a Virgin.
Oh yes, this is true. And then they went on to have a track with a rapper on it, which is like, okay.
Hang on. This is breaking news for me.
My God, you were out of the loop on The
I
Dirt?
don't like Motley Crue. I'm sorry. I went and saw them for their farewell tour.
Well, they're coming back now, so.
Yeah, so that was a waste of time. I like 4 Motley Crue songs. It's like if you like Guns N' Roses, you just wish their songs weren't so good. I'm not taking anything away. I love Nicky Sixx. His work in 6 a.m. is bomb. Vince is a great studio singer. Can't sing live worth a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. My God. This is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's just like so weird.
What the fuck?
Like a virgin.
Vince sounds good in the studio where somebody can clean him up.
Oh yeah. You can clean the fat off him.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Huh. That happened. That'd be like Guns N' Roses covering fucking Total Eclipse of the Heart or a fucking Cher song or some shit like that.
yeah. Imagine Axl singing "Believe."
Oh, man. But hey, Vince sounds good in the studio. I'll give him that. His voice sounds like it always did. Maybe they'll be able to pull some of that studio magic on Axl in the next album if that ever happens.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, Vince sounds great, but then you see him live, he looks like friggin' weighs about like 2 Axls of now.
Shit. Look like he ate Axl Rose and Ozzy Osbourne and Post Malone. And what's that one little skinny dude's name?
Oh, Travis Scott.
Yeah. That's fucking weird. That one slipped right past me. Like, I saw The Dirt. I loved the movie. It was a great movie. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Where was I? 1999. Okay. Do you recall when we did this segment last week on the show, before the Christmas special, how in 1999 the woman broke into George Harris's home in Maui? Had time to cook herself a pizza, and I said, and I ended that news story with, the incident was minor compared to what happened in George's home in England exactly 1 week later.
Oh, let's see the week later aftermath.
George Harrison was attacked by an intruder in his Oxfordshire mansion at about 3 a.m. Michael Abraham, a 33-year-old Liverpudlian, I don't know that word, some fucking place in England.
Liverpudlian.
Yeah, there you go. It just looks so weird on paper. He stabbed the motherfucker like a bunch of times in the chest.
Holy shit.
Harrison suffered from a collapsed lung, but eventually recovered from the wound. His attacker would later be found not guilty by reason of insanity. Less than 2 years after his trial, he was given a conditional discharge. So the fucker never even went to jail.
Yeah, that sounds about white.
Oh. Yeah. It happens over there, too. That's
more than likely.
That's unfortunate. Let's see. This one's got the word Tina Turner in it, so maybe this one will make me feel better. In 2000 was a very successful year for many classic rockers, as Polestar's top 10 list of tours showed that the number one concert draw was, can you guess?
Tina Turner.
That's right. Tina Turner. She earned $80.2 million from her 24/7 farewell tour. What was that song she sang again? Because I know so many.
Oh, what's love got to do with it?
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that was the one I was about to say. Yeah, that's a good song. Good song. Mm-hmm. All right, well, you about ready to get started?
Yeah, let's take a quick 30 seconds, I'd say. Then we'll get into it.
And we're back. And we're ready for the Seeker, Chris.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. So we're going to be using a version of the song from the Not in This Lifetime tour. Mm-hmm. And was this Las Vegas?
I believe, no, I still been sending you the one from the longest GNR show ever from the Forum at the end of 2017. It's from LA.
Nice. All right. I noticed it sounded really good. Like, it was good and professional sounding, and Axl sounded on point. So.
Oh yeah, it was broadcast on Sirius XM as well.
Nice. All right, here we go.
and high. It's like crazy. It sounds like he's doing like the verse. Sounds like he's about to shit himself, and then like he like takes another shit and he goes, "I'm searching low and high." He's like relieved. That's what I think it is.
I've noticed that they've sped it up a little bit.
Yeah, I try to give like a more unique flavor to it because like the original was like very fucking slow.
Yeah. Well, it used to be when they played it with the old, weird to say, the old lineup with Tommy and them.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot slower than this, so I mean, at least it sounds a little different. I don't hear Slash doing anything though that they or Duff or anybody doing anything that the other band didn't do. It doesn't if I didn't know Slash and Duff were playing on this, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it does sound like 2012.
Why isn't it playing? Come on now. And is it bad that I have no idea who the fuck Timothy Leary is?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably some like famous British dude.
Probably
think.
somebody I'm going to get shit on for not knowing.
Well, since I have my phone right here, I'll give it a quick look. Hang on.
While you do that, I'm going to go through what we've got so far. Let's see. I've looked under chairs. I've looked under tables. Tried to find the key to 50 million fables. They call me the seeker. I'm searching low and high. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. Okay. All right. So we're putting together. This is the part where I guess I'm going to try to cobble together some kind of story about what this song's about.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what we come up with. He's obviously looking for something.
Oh yeah,
because he's a seeker and he's searching low and high. He asked Bobby Dylan. He asked the Beatles. He asked Timothy. He's looking for some drugs, man.
Oh, definitely. Because actually, since you just brought up Timothy Leary, I looked him up here. Timothy Francis Leary was an American psychologist and writer known for advocating the exploration of the therapeutic potential of psychedelic drugs under controlled conditions.
Oh, so he's trying to have a religious experience.
An acid trip.
And that's why he won't get what he's after till the day he dies.
Yeah, he's looking for some Lucy in the Sky with diamonds.
Oh, see, there we go. All right, let's get this on the road. Frank's drumming has gotten better on this, I've noticed. I think that's the part I'm enjoying the most.
I agree. I'm going to spitball some facts while we're at it here.
All right.
So this was first covered by GNR on November 7th, 2012, during that Vegas residency, and it's basically become a setlist staple since. Because if you look on setlist.fm, it's been played 215 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that it's one that fans have since gotten a little tired of.
Yeah. Especially since it's been played for like the last 7 years.
Yeah, just think, you could have played Hard School.
Atlas Shrugged.
I know. Atlas was a little disappointing to me. I just had something better.
I mean, it's pretty bad when... It's crazy when people are petitioning for you to play State of Grace at Lollapalooza next year. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I haven't, but that song's rough.
I think it's probably some Brazilians doing some crazy shit.
Maybe it was from their personal stash.
Could be. Could be.
I think that version of The Seeker is probably the best version of The Seeker.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like GNR does a good cover of it, but the thing is, like, we've heard it so many damn times. It's just like
No, I
over
meant that
repetitive.
particular recording.
That too, yes.
Like, I
But
don't want to hear it when I go see GNR live anymore. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I went to go see GNR live and I was like, man, I hope they play The Seeker.
yeah, like that should be put away for a good 6 months to a year, and like pull it out of nowhere just because. Because then, like, I think people would appreciate it a little more.
Yeah, I think so too. Well,
Yeah.
you want to spin the wheel?
Yeah, actually, well, before that, I was gonna spit some more facts. Then we get
Oh,
into
yeah, throw
ratings,
them at
whatever.
me. Throw them at me. Let's do that.
Yeah, so I remember the first time I heard the original Seeker by The Who was in Guitar Hero 3, and it was in that
Yeah.
game. That was pretty. It was also in Rock Band 4 and Grand Theft Auto 4, which is both fucking great games.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that song in there. Like, I'd played through it before, but until GNR started covering it, it didn't. It was one of those songs you got to play through to get to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Ironic, because Guitar Hero 3 had Welcome to the Jungle and Slash, so
Yeah.
ooh, 6 degrees of separation right there.
I know, right? And to think, didn't Axel sue them over...
Oh, yeah, but he ain't gonna win that shit.
No, I think it's already over. I think he lost. Didn't he lose for
was gonna
taking
say-
too damn long to file the lawsuit?
Probably. I don't even know, actually. We gotta look into that.
Yeah. That's what we
Yeah.
ought to do. We'll put that up for
Yeah.
a bonus show potential one day.
Yeah. For every lawsuit for or against Axl Rose. Jeez, that would be a fucking 6-parter.
Chapter 1. And it's 3 hours long.
Yeah, they'll just cover, like, the spaghetti incident. The Adler case.
Did you see, I think GNR Central dropped a video recently with the extra footage of the case from MTV News that hadn't been seen in years.
I have to check that out. Because I think they've done ones, like, with Axl's old flames, I think. Well, or, yeah, didn't they both, like, sue him for some shit? I don't know.
Probably. That guy's
Yeah, I know
been sued.
Stephanie Seymour fucking did.
He's been sued so many times.
Yeah, no wonder. That's like one of the many reasons probably why Chinese Democracy wasn't released before like the end of the decade, like just because he was busy dealing with a lot of the
Fucking lawsuits
Nations
in
and
court and shit.
yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Oh. Anyways, though, some more facts about The Seeker. It was not only covered by Guns N' Roses, also covered by Rush, the Black Crowes, and the Raconteurs.
Ooh, I'll have to check out that Black Crowes version.
Yeah, it was performed as a live cover though. I think from what I gathered, it was just live on their in the 2006 tour. They covered it. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I wonder if they did a live album. I like the Black Crowes. It's not something
Yeah,
I'd
they're
listen
reuniting
to.
again.
I wouldn't listen to them like every day, but they're good. They're good filler songs for the iTunes Shuffle.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
no, that makes sense. You
said
just push
they're
shuffle all and say fuck it.
Yeah, but if they're getting back together and they come to the St. Louis Amphitheater, I'll probably go see them. Because I have a feeling that's better. That they're one of those bands that's probably better live than they are on the radio anyway.
Yeah, I think it's like a lot of bands though.
Well, ZZ Top especially. Not Motley fucking Crue, that's for sure.
No, yeah. If you want to see like someone's fat drunk uncle sing hair metal, sure.
Man, I know he's in bad health right now, so I'm not making fun of him. But have you seen what Van Halen looks like today? Have you seen them play?
Yeah, David Lee Roth looks like an old lesbian. Like a butch lesbian with a dyke haircut.
Oh, come on, man.
Eddie's whatever. Like, I know he's going through shit, so I can't really say much.
What I was
So,
going
like-
to say is they look like everybody you know, like all of us together. All of our dads got together and started a Van Halen cover band. Like, look at what was it, Jimmy Fallon appearance where...
Yeah, I think it was on Fallon. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, where David Lee broke the shit out of his nose.
Oh, yeah, that was when they released that. Yeah, it was 2012.
Yeah, that was if you check them out, they look like I said, all of our dads got together and started a Van Halen cover band.
Yeah, like, and since then, never really been in the limelight, which like sucks. Cause like, dude, people would love to see Van Halen again. I would personally.
Oh yeah, great band, great
Yeah,
songs.
at least one more album and just fucking ride off into the sunset, and then let David Lee Roth perform at fucking strip clubs in Vegas or whatever he fucking does now.
I'd like to see Van Halen do a tour with Sammy Hagar and David Lee together.
Oh fuck. Ooh, I don't know. There'd be like, you have to put a boxing match though every night between David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar.
Who was it that said this is the only business where people can't put their differences aside to make a whole lot of money?
Oh fuck, I don't remember, but like that is so true about rock and roll, man. So many fucking egos. It's like hilarious because like I know like us as like pro wrestling fans, like those people have fucking big egos, but like they put shit aside and made money.
Yeah. And then trusted each other with their lives. Like,
oh, yeah.
Just go out and sing a couple songs. Like, they gave the person that they hate the most in the world, that got out to the public that this beef is going on, and then they went to work with that person and put them in positions to take their life and get away with it.
Pretty much.
And made a lot of money from each other for doing it. I know, like Brett and Sean.
Oh yeah, that was a prime example. I was going to say that.
If they can have as many matches as they've had together, then there's not any fucking excuse why, like, David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar couldn't share a stage or at least take turns.
Yeah, they could do like a whole like a DLR, like a Diamond Dave set, whatever. And then they can go all Van Hagar and play like Right Now and all that stuff.
Yeah, then everybody can come back and play Panama and we'll go home.
Oh yeah, do like an extra long encore or something.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm down for that. That'd be the real best of both worlds tour.
Oh yeah, it'll never fucking happen.
It won't, because unfortunately the Van Halen brothers are fucking dicks.
Yeah, but, you know, we wish them the best there, even though they're in bad health right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, just ask Michael Anthony. He knows how much of a bunch of dickheads they are sometimes.
Oh, man. Who do you think's the biggest dickhead in rock and roll?
Oh, fuck. That's tough. That is tough.
I want to say, it's bad as everybody I can think of is somebody I'm a mega fan of. Like, part of me wants to say either Gene Simmons or Paul Stanley because of how much money, or how they basically will do anything for money, you know?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's a fucking business, dude. Like, if somebody will buy something...
like a business, but...
If somebody will buy something because you put your fucking face on it... or your fucking logo on it, how's that any different than, like, Nike selling T-shirts? They're a fucking shoe company.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kiss has sold the most, like, weird merch. And now, like, GNR is getting to that realm, sort of, as of this year we saw. So, like...
Well, if Axl
but nothing will compare.
People fucking sell the shit...
Yeah.
Then, I mean, Motley Crue had condoms.
Yeah, that was part of, like, their image and their brand. So, like, I guess, like, that kind of worked hand in hand.
I think that's part of GNR's image, too. Have you seen the music video to It's So Easy?
Yes, very sleazy. Love how that rhymed.
Hey.
I'm not a rapper.
Probably Kanye West. Probably the biggest... he's not a rock star.
I don't know. What is a rock star these days, anyways?
Somebody
it's all
that
over the
sings
place
rock. If you just rap is just poetry with techno playing in the background. That is not rock. Anybody can do that. Not anybody can write it. I'll give them that. Credit where it's due. That's some damn good poetry that they're reading.
Yeah.
But I refuse to call that anything except poetry with music being played with techno playing in the background.
No, it's now trap beats, bro. It's 2019. Actually, 2020. Sorry.
I'm an old man. God damn it, this kid. Except it's different. It's different. When my family said that my music was shit, I was listening to GNR and AC/DC. This is real shit. It's different for them. Their music is crap.
Yep.
And get a job.
Oh man, generations never fucking change. Just go through the same cycle. Same shit.
Turn off that poetry. Throw on some good music. And go get a job. When I was your age, I had a full-time job.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, this has been a
And
fun
then the
episode.
response would, then the response is, "Okay, boomer." And that's it. Mic drop.
Oh well, you want to spin the wheel?
Oh, let's get to the ratings first. The final ratings of 2019.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mr. Bones, what do you give it?
I'm trying to be impartial and not take into the fact that I'm sick of this being on the set list. Because this particular recording that we listened to, Axel sounded especially good.
Yeah, he sounded rather good, even though it sounds like he's taking a shit. But
Well, I mean, compared to the one on the last, when they did the Seeker on the 2012 Sirius XM, that shit sounded horrible.
yeah.
And this version sounded particularly good for the recording. And just going by the recording alone, and only taking that into consideration, 2.5. I'll go ahead and go 3. 2 point. No, that's too generous. 2.75.
Yes. I'll go 2.5 Seekers out of 5.
Well, there you go. What do you
Final
guys
episode
think?
of the year.
Final episode. I know it's our big season finale. We'll be back next week, though. So I mean, it's not like we're getting too. We're going to be gone too long.
Yeah. We're always here, in your minds, in your hearts, in your thoughts.
Oh yeah, and with a bonus episode coming.
Oh, that is coming very soon. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
it
man.
stands,
Guns and
now-
Riots.
Yeah. As it stands now, I think that's this week, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be. So yeah, it's coming very shortly.
We didn't promise we would have it out quickly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got to get that out in 2 days
Oh, fuck.
if we're gonna keep our schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you know, we promised you a bonus show. We didn't say when, but we said you'd get it.
Yeah, we keep our word,
Yeah.
We try to, at least.
And that ain't a bad way to open the season finale.
Yeah.
Then there's only a 1 day in between before our premiere. Only us,
Yeah.
hardest working motherfuckers in the business. Never mind that we took a vacation that you guys don't know about.
Yeah. So it's the soft premiere of the new decade, so.
Yeah, it's like when Doctor Who takes a break and then they have a Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
Except, we're not taking any weeks off. To you guys, we did take a vacation. Fuck, we're just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot straight with you right now. My ass is still on vacation as you're listening to this.
Yeah, December 1st hit, and you just said, fuck it, it's Christmas here anyways.
Oh, I got a question. I always
Ooh.
wanted to ask a Canadian person.
Do ask.
What is Boxing Day?
Oh, dude, Boxing Day was like some like British holiday that just came over. Like just like they brought over. It's like, oh yeah, whatever. The Canadians are there. I don't know. Boxing Day. It's like it's a shittier version of Black Friday, basically. Let me look it up to be exact, though, because as a real Canadian, I don't even know what the fuck Boxing Day is. Why do we celebrate Boxing Day? Oh, a Christmas box in Britain is a name for a Christmas present. Boxing Day was the day off for servants, and the day when they received a Christmas box from the master.
Okay.
So that was so Boxing Day. It was Christmas for slaves.
Oh, were they slaves or were they servant people? Or like service people, as they called it?
Well, they just called them servants. They're basically just fucking slaves with a nicer name.
Now, some of them servants got paid. And got paid well. Like those butlers. Butlers were fucking expensive. Like those rich people that had the giant mansions and stuff that required servants to keep them, like people that were like lords and shit like that, were all the time having to make big public appearances and things like that. Most of those people had retirement and everything.
It's true.
I mean, I'm sure it all worked a little differently than it did now, but like butlers and shit used to retire and would retire very wealthy, a lot of them. So, from what I've read, that could be total bullshit because I ain't no fucking historian. But
yeah, that's true.
And I'm sure there were slaves too and shit like that back in those days.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a fucked up thing that we've been fighting for to get rid of, even to this fucking day. So.
Yeah, it's just under a new guise called internships.
I know, right? Thank you.
As usual on this podcast, we're going all sorts of fucking places.
I know, right?
Get your shit
Yeah,
together.
well, at least it's entertaining for us, and hopefully for you guys as well. So,
Yeah. What are you doing for New Year's?
here's just spending it with my girlfriend. So,
That's cool.
you know, it's the first time I got a lady friend around, so I gotta enjoy it while it lasts. You know.
Oh yeah.
While you
Before she
can.
hears this podcast.
Oh God, she was gonna be like, "Oh my God, why did you tell everyone about her plans?" I'm just like, "Oh God."
I am going to be in the Smoky Mountains. Actually, just shoot real with you. If you're listening to this podcast, I'm in the fucking Smoky Mountains right now. Probably high as shit.
You're gonna be fucking surrounded by clouds.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Ooh.
I'll be up there with my cousin. We used to pick on poor Keaton all the time. We were mean to that boy. Mean to him. We loved him. But we didn't love having to play with him. Like we was all little, and
Yeah.
we'd go outside and our grandma would make us play with Keaton, and we'd be like, "Fuck."
Oh, this guy again.
I remember the funniest one. We had water guns. We'd gotten some super soakers for I think it was my birthday or something. I got a super soaker, and Ryan brought his over too. And they were the ones with the big tanks that could hold a lot of water. And then we were going to go outside and we were going to have a water gun fight with each other. And my grandma was like, "Take Keaton." We were like, "We don't want to take Keaton." No, you got to play with Keaton too. So I looked at Ryan. Ryan looked at me and said, and they was like, "And give him a water gun." I looked at Ryan. I was like, "He ain't getting mine." And Ryan was like, "He ain't getting mine." So I said, "I got this." So we looked in the toy box and we found one of those little Dollar General squirt pistols that shoots out about 1.5 feet from the gun. Holds about 1/4 of a cup of water. And like a little tiny squirt pistol. And we gave Keaton that. He's like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And then we start pumping our guns and said, "Run."
Oh my God, the kid's fucking traumatized.
And when my grandma, he came running back in crying to my grandma. She thought we threw him in the lake out back.
Oh my God.
And all we did, man, we was hose that boy down. He'd fall down. We'd stand over, just squirting him right in the face, and then he'd get up, and he'd finally get up and go running some more. He didn't squirt that pistol at us not one time. He dropped it long before we got done hosing his ass down. Oh man! Then it was funny. It was a couple years later. See, Keaton moved away for a little while, and we didn't see him for a couple of years, and then we got together for Christmas, and me and Ryan was like, "Oh yeah, Keaton's coming." I was like, "Oh boy." Like, yeah, get ready for it, because by this point we were all older anyway. Like, yeah, this will be interesting. This will be fun. Their car. I remember the car pulled up. We're standing outside expecting a little bitty Keaton, because he was always the little one to get out of the car. And then this motherfucker gets out of the car, and he's bigger than both of us.
Oh my god!
Because we were smiling like we were going mess with him or something. Then as we got to smiling, and he started to cast a shadow over us, we were like, "Oh shit!"
Role reversal.
These days are done. Those days are over. You're like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing there? We missed you. Love you."
I take it all back.
Oh, he's still my favorite cousin. Has been for a while. Yeah, finally get to spend time with that side of the family, which I never get to see, except on Christmas. So, all right, now let's spin the wheel. Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Let's spin it for the final time of 2019. Let's do it.
All right, let's find out what is going to be the first Guns N' Roses song of 2020.
Let's do it.
Attitude.
All right. Well, even with all of the additions we've put in, we're still getting in familiar territory. We're going back to the spaghetti incident for Attitude.
Ooh. Oh, gosh. A Duff McKagan track.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to some of these Duff tracks. Every time we've done this, well, both times that we've done this, since we've added, it's down to 430 songs now, but since we added the all of the solo songs, I keep hoping to get a Duff McKagan track, because I want to check these out, but at the same time, and like Adler's Appetite and stuff like that, but at the same time I want something on this show that when we listen to it, I've never heard it before, and I won't come into it knowing what to expect.
Well, Spaghetti Incident, though, is like still pretty foreign to me, because like I only listened to like maybe half of it, or like maybe like 3/4. I haven't listened to the whole album of it, but like I listened to it like very like barely, like, or like here and there.
It's not like Appetite for Destruction where every song's a fucking winner.
Yeah, where you can listen, I think, front to back like 27 times in a row.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not a bad record.
Yeah, we looked like back at the last like couple songs we did. We did what, Since I Don't Have You. We even did Black Leather. Like, Black Leather is low key a fucking great cover.
Yeah.
And like, thanks to this podcast, like I fucking discovered what Black Leather was.
Yeah. This will be our third.
Episode.
Yeah, we're almost. We've almost done as many songs from Spaghetti Incident as we have from Chidem now, haven't we?
Actually, I think we did Prostitute. Sorry. We did 4 from Chidem. Street of Dreams and Catcher in the Rye.
Okay. And then from Spaghetti Incident, we've done Since I Don't Have You, Black Leather, and then Attitude next week.
Attitude next week, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be an interesting episode. Won't be a long one. It's a short
Definitely.
song.
Yeah, a good way to kick off 2020 with some old Spaghetti Incident.
Oh yeah. I'm really excited for it, especially because I love the Misfits too. So.
Oh yeah, it was about the Misfits. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Misfits cover.
My fucking attitude.
Do you have anything you want to add before we go?
I don't know. I just want to, hope everyone had a great, Christmas, holidays, whatever you celebrated. Stay safe. Have a happy fucking New Year, and we will hope to hear you all in 2020.
Damn right. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Yes. Peace. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!